Okay, so I'm going to create a new Apex class. Okay, so Control Shift T, you already aware, or Command Shift T as per your maybe laptop configuration. I can say, sorry, let me create a new class. Class name I can give utility demo. Okay, or let's give better name. एवरीथिंग क्या करना है कवर पहले एक बार विजुअलाइज करने दो उसके अकॉर्डिंग हम बनाते हैं मेथड सो एज ऑफ नाउ हम लोग क्या कर चुके हैं सेट लिस्ट मैप और वी हैव ऑलरेडी कवर्ड समथिंग लेट मी लुक याद नहीं आ रहा ठीक है ऐसा क्लिक कर चुके हैं एक्शन हैंडलिंग कर चुके हैं वी हैव कवर्ड द डीएमएल वी हैव कवर्ड लिस्ट मैप मतलब बेसिक हमने टच पॉइंट कर लिया हुआ है so now okay, let's go the same thing. Static, non-static, final, and there are some keywords. We can discuss those things. Okay. Let me create a new class. Class name. I'm giving utility controller. Okay. Cool. Now, let me remove the constructor. And I'm going to add a new variable, a string. Maybe I can say company name equal to, or let's make community name equal to Trailblazer community. Okay, good. Now suppose I have a method public static void and method name maybe say hello. Okay, and what I have done here is string and then there is a variable community name. I have assigned a value. Now I'm going to assign another value. Means in this method I can write the name of this variable community name equal to maybe Salesforce Trailblazer community. Okay, and in this method if I will print system dot debug not in Java community name equal to plus this variable, right? Community name. Okay, let me deploy this. So this class will be deployed to my this org. Okay, so I think my internet is slow today. So yeah, but it's good. Now deployed or failed. Oh my God, what happened? Okay, okay. You can see variable name does not exist community name. Well, let's see. Good. I wanted to show something, but that's fine. Variable name does not exist, but I think lots of noise. You can hear me clearly, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so here you can see variable name does not exist. One second, close program. Yeah, good. Okay, variable name does not exist, but it's clearly we can see here I have declared the community name. So don't be confused. Learning from this class is context of static and non-static. This method has keyword static. Let me remove that. I will come on the details. Let me remove that and let me deploy now. Now deployment successful. Means my method was static and my variable was non-static. So here the learning, you can't access the non-static variable directly in the static method. Let me repeat. My English is bad, sorry. You can't access non-static variable inside a static method directly. Directly means you can see community name. Here I am accessing community name. It will not deploy. Means compile time error. So for this, you have to create instance of this class and you can access with help of that instance. Means class name obj utility equal to new and with help of this you can write like this: obj utility dot community name equal to this, and here access like this. Let me try deployment of this code. Yeah, it's success. So I hope you are clear. Or, but before that, why not? Let's have a demo. Okay. Then I will go next. So maybe let me go to a script. Remember, we have a script folder, Apex folder. Let me create a new file, utility.apex. Okay, it can be any name, but just I'm giving the okay related to this. And here, class name dot method name, and if I click execute, you can see the output. Line number 8, community name equal to Salesforce Trailblazer community. Salesforce Trailblazer community. Here it is printing at line number 8. So this is in the context of if you have your variable non-static and method is static. Another way here, let me remove this. Okay, let me go back as previously. And let me remove this again. Now, you know, it will not deploy. So here, this method is static. And if this variable will be also static, sorry, my bad. Static before declare type, okay? Static string community name equal to this. And now my method is also static. Then you can access directly. Let me try deployment. It will deploy. Output will remain the same. Any confusion, please text. If you feel I'm going in fast or very slow, you can text me. Now let me go here. Let me click execute. Same output, right? What is learning? A static variable can be accessed inside the static method or a static block. This is block, right? A static variable can be accessed inside the static block directly. Okay. Now, it might be possible my variable is static and this is non-static. I'm talking a possibility. I'm not going on use case. Just I'm giving you a basic concept. Let me deploy. No any issue. If I go and execute, again same. No, something wrong. Non-static method cannot be referenced. Okay. But yeah, that's cut. Class is deployed. But now let's go on the same issue. Same issue means what I was explaining in previous example. Remember, in the static method, if I have to call a static variable, then call directly. Okay, I'm coming next. In the non-static method, if you have to call a static variable, call directly. I'm able to call here. Okay, one more thing. My method is static, but my variable was non-static. Then means, sorry, let me go. I'm making confusion. I know. My method is static, and my variable is non-static. First example, my method is static, my variable is non-static. I am not able to deploy this. Means I have to create instance of this variable. Why? Because I am going to access non-static variable inside the static one. Same concept. Let me roll back everything. Let me create fresh example. Fresh example means, let me make this non-static. Okay. Deploy this. See, now no concept of static here. No concept of static here. Directly you can access. But here with class name, I will not able to call this method. Let's click execute and see. Non-static method cannot be referenced from a static context if the controller dot say hello. This is non-static, and you can't call the non-static method with class name. Here you again need to create the instance, means obj maybe util equal to new this, and obj util dot say hello. Click execute. Now output will come. I hope you have confused. Let me simplify all those things into line. A static method or a static variable will be called with name of class. Okay, means in this class, if I have a method, that's called public static void say by I have a method that is static. If I need to call this, I will call this with help of class name like this dot say by. Okay. Again, I have a variable, maybe string string name, and this is a static string name equal to Om Prakash. If I have to access this name and this is a static, I will access again class name dot name like this. System.debug name is this. Let's deploy this and let's check. Deploy this. And let me clear this for better visibility of output. And let me click execute. Say, something. Let me remove this, right? I'm giving demo of this one. So public, let me make this public. Okay. You can see variable is not visible name. Actually, this variable was not public, so I was not able to access. So see, one thing I am also giving you silent message here. Error message is helping you. You can see I was doing a mistake. Static string name equal to Om Prakash. That's fine. And here I was accessing utility controller class dot name. Why class dot name? Because this is static, right? So class dot name. And it is giving me error, variable is not visible, means let's make this variable public. Okay, for time being, let's make this public as well. Okay, let me deploy this. No, don't be confused, I'm not using this in this current demo, but just I'm making it public. Let's wait maybe a couple of seconds. Now let's execute this, and you can see output should be name is Om Prakash. Name is coming now. Name Om Prakash with help of class name, and one more debug. Say by. By should be printed. Yeah, line 14 by, right? So what is learning here? A static method or a static variable will be called with name of class. Name of class. Outside of class. If I am calling a static method or a static variable outside of class, I will directly access with help of class name. This is beauty of static. Static variables are no longer associated with the object of that class. I mean instance of that class. Those are the class level variable. Okay. Now, if I write the same line like this, non-static means there is no keyword. Okay, non-static method or non-static variable. So instead of giving non-static, let's give a better name: instance method or instance variable. Non-static, both, you should clear both. Instance or non-static, same thing. Method or variable will be called with help of instance or object of class. What is the meaning of this? Let's see. Utility controller, obj utility equal to new utility controller, and this instance or this object dot say hello. And what is say hello? Say hello is non-static, means instance. Getting the thought here, static is not available now. So we are calling this method with help of obj util. Similarly, if I need to print this variable community name, I will access like this, not like this, with help of this instance dot. Let me deploy, let me execute this. I mean, sorry, not deploy, execute. And you can see by name is Om Prakash, this one, then say hello, community name equal to this, and name is posted by community. It's coming. And one thing you have to notice, obj util dot community name is Trailblazer community, but it's coming as a Salesforce Trailblazer community because of this. Let's see, line by line code is running. Instance created here. Then say hello called. When say hello is called, this community name was renamed Trailblazer community to Salesforce Trailblazer community. And community name equal to this value will printed. So you are understanding. If I will not call this, if I will click execute, now the value of community will be Trailblazer community. Name is Trailblazer community. Name is, or maybe community is Trailblazer community. See. Okay. And if I call this method, then yeah, say hello. Community name equal to Salesforce Trailblazer community means this method was called, this community name was this one. So if I am going to access, this value is coming. Any question anyone have in this basic example of static, non-static, please ask. Very clear message. A static variable or method will be called by class name. Non-static will be called with help of instance. That's why we call instance method is instance variable, and this is a static variable, a static method, and these are class level variable, a static variable, class level variable, or class level method, you can say. That's why we are calling with help of class name. And same rule you can apply here. Where I started this session and confusion started, I know, I feel that. So what was that? You are clear on this, no confusion. Okay, let me keep it as it is. Now public, or white public, we have already one non-static, one static. Now in this static, here after by, we have to call this static name. Simple, straightforward. Static directly. Okay, you can also write like this, same thing. Okay, same thing, but we are in the same class, so why to specify directly, it will take it. Okay, now here I have to write by plus community name. Now think, this is my static block. This community name is non-static. It will give me compile time error. I'm repeating the same thing. Earlier I have already explained, but now I am going to give you quick demo again. Variable does not exist community name. Okay, means as per our this discussed rule, instance or non-static variable will be called with help of instance. Means here we need to create instance like this, and then yeah, this will work. Similarly, if I go inside, yeah, it deploy it. If I go here in the non-static and I want to access my community name, so this is non-static, no issue, able to call this, right? And if I call name equal to name, again, let's see, there should not be an issue, because rule is call the static variable with class name. Means you can write like this. But my concern, if it deploy, no issue, but my concern is you are in the same class, so why to say, hey, means if you are here already and I can say here Om Sri, then I can call Om Sri. You will understand Om Sri is here, right? Why to call ki hey 9 p.m. training class ke Om Sri? Getting my thought? That's sufficient. Om Sri. Same thing here. I'm in the class, so directly this is fine. Please look once and please ask if any question. Very important, static, non-static. Sometimes when you have already existing code and you have to write some logic, maybe you have to access some variables, maybe there might be confusion with this type of error message. So I wanted to cover this in details. Look on this again. This again, if any question, please ask. Okay. So can you please now confirm if you are able to understand everyone? Because silence means either everyone understand or maybe you have not understand. So please acknowledge me if you understand, or maybe I need to explain again. If you are from Java background, you know Java coding, I think you know very basic. एक किसी को पढ़ा रहे हैं Java में ही होता है static, non-static, right? Anyone? Especially I want to hear from Shubham Raj, Om Sri, Aimanyo.
सर
Yeah, please.
सर आपने बताया था कि हम स्टैटिक वेरिएबल को नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड के अंदर कॉल नहीं कर सकते।
स्टैटिक वेरिएबल को नॉन स्टैटिक मेथड के अंदर
कॉल नहीं कर सकते।
कर सकते हैं, देखिए कर दिया कॉल हमने, वी आर एबल टू कॉल हियर डायरेक्टली। प्रॉब्लम तब आई जब हमारा मेथड स्टैटिक and variable is non-static, then we have to create instance. Make sense? बहुत simple, mind में रखिए, if we have a static variable, a static method, we will call that with class name. Maybe I understand कैसे confuse हुआ, मैंने शुरुआत ही किया था थोड़ा सा vast level पे, I should go in this direction, but that's fine. I hope now you are able to catch this. Okay? Yes. So if a static variable or a static method, you can call with class name. And there you want cut again here. If you have a static variable and see Java का जो main method होता है ना, public static void main, वहां पे आप ऐसे ही करते हो। ये मान लो main होता तो you can access your non-static variable with help of instance only. Same thing. Static means called by class name. Yeah, very good. Yeah, very simple line. She has explained. Static means you have to call by class name, and non-static means you have to call by object of class. Yes, but I wanted to mix this non-static, static, static, non-static. So I have given different flavors. Okay, cool. No worry. What I will suggest, just play with this small piece of code. You'll understand in very easy way. Okay, ignore my recording. Okay, you can do it in very better way with this. Now, flip this as it is. This community name, okay, I'm going to write public final string community name. Okay, let me deploy this. Final member can only be assigned in their declaration, init blocks, or constructors. Well, in the say hello, I am reassigning the community name, but this community name has a keyword final, right? Means we can't reassign the final variable in any method. This is wrong. We can't reassign. Now you know, okay, it means we'll use the final variable if we have some constant value. So what is final? Final keyword is added to any variable to make that variable as a constant. So you can see now public final string community name equal to this. If I deploy this, it will be deployed. Some naming practice suggestion is public final string. Let's create like this. Community name. Community name. So that Someone can understand easily, oh, this is final variable. Here your final keyword, and this is means I need to write here, right? Let me deploy this. Just I explain naming convention something here. Okay. Now that's fine. Final is here. There you gain one point with final. Let me create a constructor. Public. Before constructor, let me leave this. I am just going to declare this variable here. Okay. I am declaring the variable. Yeah, I am declaring. Okay, my variable public final string community name, and I am going to assign this variable in my method. Let me deploy. No, it's not possible. Same error message. So if you have variable, means final variable, you don't know what is value during the declaration, you need to assign later. Then you have a way you can assign the value in the constructor, means public and class name. Public class name means this is constructor, and here I can write this line. Let me deploy this. This code is correct code. Learning edge, either assign the value during the initialization, I mean declaration here, or assign the value to your final variable in the constructor. Okay. Any question, please ask. I said one statement, either during declaration or inside the constructor. This is also fair enough. We have already assigned trailblazer community, but in the constructor, we are able to change it as the Salesforce trailblazer community. Let's look on the demo quickly. Same way. You can say community name is not available. Yeah, valid thing. Let me copy this name, variable rename, right? So I need to write this. Yep. Execute. Oh, very good point. Line number 7. Utility controller dot this final variable has already been initialized, means this should be like this. You can't reinitialize. In the constructor, you can only initialize, not reinitialize. Now let's check. See, it's good now. So I hope you have caught something here. Let me repeat the same thing. What I got. I am able to deploy this. This is fair enough during compilation. Okay, it's good during compilation, but during runtime, it's throwing exception, final variable has already been initialized. So the key learning was leave this blank. I mean, only declare, then only assign in the constructor. Means by definition, you can't reinitialize the final variable. So if you keep this basic understanding in mind, you can always avoid this type of exceptions. because if you use final, then you are very much sure either assign here like this, don't reassign here, it will work. Let's see. Deploy this source to org. We are able to get the output community is trailblazer community. Right now, if I will do the same thing in the method, it will not deploy. I hope you're understanding why I am covering again and again. This is compile time error. Final member can only be assigned in their declaration. So it's easy, you can fix during compile time error. Again, it will compile time error. See. Cut from here, paste in a constructor. This is also error, but this is runtime error. This is runtime exception. So only one point keep in mind. Again, I'm telling you, either assign during declaration. Declaration means you are declaring here, or leave this by default and assign in the constructor. That's fine. Okay. Any question, please ask. This is perfect example. Okay. No question means good. Now I'm going to cover one more basic thing here. Method overloading. You can see I have a method say by. I can copy this method. Let me leave this. Let me copy this say hello method, okay? And let me paste here. Say hello. And this method will accept a string user name. I have same method, say hello. Let me print username is username. Let me deploy this. It will deploy because I have same name but different signature. This method is not accepting anything. This method is accepting something. Means while calling this method, here you are calling now say hello. Now if I am calling this say hello, see what is output. Community name and name will be printed. See, community name and name is printed. Line number 12 and 13. Line number 12 and 13, right? And why it's happening? Say hello without any parameters means this say hello without any parameters. If I need to call this method, this say hello, then I will write here objutil dot say hello this one, and I will pass maybe at demo.com. And now you can see with this, let me click execute. You can see line number 19, 20, and 21. It's also printing because say hello, it goes to this with one parameter. It's printing. Similarly, you can copy this. You can create one more. Say hello, maybe comma, integer, age. And now you can call this say hello after deployment like this. Objutil dot say hello First parameter is here string, second parameter here number. Okay, you can pass the number, and here you can pass the username, and it will call, let me mark 60. No, yeah, not 60. Now you can see this will, this they print, this method will be called like age, and this concept is called method overloading. Same method, different signature, and you will always use this type of things in our programming. Any question anyone have? Let's ask. Let me deploy this as well. Everything, what should I cover? Some basic things, or maybe something in your mind, please share so I can cover today. And from next day, we can go on exact something with use case basis. Try catch, we have already discussed. Anything, anyone?
Inheritance can be covered.
Yes, you are right. So inheritance generally extending the class, I can say, like say this is my utility controller. So let me close these things. Okay, let me directly create a class, new class, create apex class, and let me give a name of that class. Let me think one use case for that. Very basic, maybe something from, let's say, common one, a generic parent. Okay, parent class, and let me create one more class that's called child class. Let me deploy this. And here in this class, let me create method public void say hello again. Okay, basic one. We are in the basic concept. Say hello system dot debug hello from parent class. Okay, let me remove the constructor as of now. Deploy this source to org. Okay, let me remove the constructor from here as well. And I want this class will be going to extend this class. What is meaning of this? This class will be a child class, and this class will be parent class. Not be confused with name, just I have taken name in that direction. So if you want to extend some functionality from another class, we need to write here extend. Oh, but extend keyword is not coming. 1 second. Let me copy from here. So direction, because see, this is direction. If you forget something, go and take help from Google. So you know the concept. Okay, I'm going to extend some parent class, maybe in my child class. Now extends parent, and now As of now, leave this. Let me deploy this. Okay. Non-virtual and very good. Non-virtual and non-abstract type cannot be extended. So here is the code in this one. You need to make the class virtual and see the what is virtual keyword. The extending class can override the existing virtual method by using the override keyword. So here, just thought is you need to make the parent class as a virtual with keyword virtual. So you can add the keyword virtual class parent and similarly virtual method. This virtual public virtual void. Let me deploy this. And here, now let's try deployment. Okay. Now let me create one script. Script Apex folder, new, extend demo. Okay. Dot Apex. Here I am going to create child obj child equal to new child and obj child dot say hello. Execute. Hello from parent class. See, child means this child and instance of child dot say hello, but child doesn't have say hello, but it's coming. Why? Because this child is extending the parent class. So this method can be accessed with help of this instance class, and this is called inheritance. Means the child class is going to inherit the properties and methods from parent class. Means logically what should be here? See, output should be like this: parent obj parent equal to new parent obj parent dot say hello. No surprise, this is expected behavior, right? We are able to call hello from parent class. We're able to call the method with help of this instance. You have already learned today, right? But here we are using this concept, and if I remove this extend parents, let me deploy this. And here we are not able to call this. Say, hey, say hello not exist, right? You can see the error message very clearly. One second. Say hello not available from the type child, right? This is called inheritance. Let me deploy this, and with that, let me create same method in the child. Okay, say hello from child class. Okay, let me deploy this. You know, we are writing something in child class. Yeah, very good point. Method must use the override keyword. See, the same method say hello is available in parent class, and here we are writing, so this should be not virtual. Let me remove the virtual. Let me deploy this source to org. I copied pasted, so it's right there. Now yeah, method must use the override keyword, means copy the override from here, public void override say hello, public override void say hello. we are telling to the child class, this say hello method is available in parent class, and we are going to override this. Means we are going to print something else here, or maybe we have different logic. And now let's say, let me, oh, sorry, something wrong. Let me clear this output. This is deployer, na? Let me check deployer source. Yeah, deployment success. And now see the magic. Click execute. And what is output? Hello from child class. Because now this child class has own method say hello. And this concept is called method overriding. In the parent class, you have a method and you are going to override the same method in child class. And this is called method overriding. So what is key base here? If I remove this, you can access the child's, you can access the method of parent with help of instance of child. This, if I override the same, then it will access the child one. Any question? Let me check. I think some question is here. Inheritance. Yeah, this concept is inheritance. Okay, I think someone joined late. What is topic going on? So today we have just a random topic. We started with static, non-static, final keywords. Then we are talking something about the inheritance. We also discussed method overloading, and these topics are some small topic. We are going to use these things in future. Like I can say, you are going to use some of the Salesforce standard classes, and you are going to extend that in your class. We are going to use that. Maybe you are going to follow like this. Okay, I have parent class, and I will extend and I will override the method. I will use method overriding. So what I will suggest, this article, very good example here, extending a class. You can refer this for more details, how it's working. I have already covered the basic thing today. And one more thing here, let me check. Child, obj child equal to new child. If I write parent, obj parent equal to new child, let me execute and see what is happening. Clear output, execute. Oh, my bad, obj parent, na? This. Okay, now let's see. Hello from child class. This is instance of parent instance here, parent instance, but we are giving memory with child. So it will call the method from child. Don't be confused. Maybe some interviewer, if you checking their your basic skills, they can ask these things. See, they said that's fine. This is parent. Yeah, if I write parent here, then hello from parent class. As usual, hello from parent class. But if I write child here, no, deploy, execute. Hello from child class. Okay. And one more learning, yeah, you can assign like this, reference of parent equal to new child. Okay. And if I want to change this, maybe child obj equal to parent. Let's click execute. And illegal assignment from parent to child. Child, ignore the name as of now, child. Here you can't write child equal to new parent. Okay, you can write parent equal to new child. This is good. Okay, perfect. And on the basis of the same concept, here I want to introduce one thing. S object obj lead equal to new lead. obj lead dot last name equal to Prakash. Obj lead dot company equal to background. Insert obj lead system dot debug lead id age dot id. Let's click execute. Oh, so something wrong. Obj lead equal to. Okay, let me remove this as of now. Okay, execute. Oh, variable does not exist. Last name. Let me check what is happening. Last name is object. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Let me remove this. But let me remove all these. Okay, no worry. I'm coming. Execute. This will work. Means this is parent. S object is parent of every object. Lead, account. You can write account. You can write contact. S object obj lead equal to new lead. Same concept. Previous concept we discussed here. Parent equal to child. Same thing. Parent S object equal to child. And if you have this type of code, then this last name, it's not taking. Let me remove this. It's not taking because reference is from the parent and this last name is not available inside parent. So what is way here? You have to play like this. Put last name, comma, Prakash. Like this. This is new learning today based on that inheritance concept again. Last name. Similarly, put company, comma, similar to map here, epic round. And now see, let's click execute. Lead ID is this. What is key learning? I have explained you parent child. Then I told you same concept they are following. Parent equal to new child, and we can create our record like this. And this is when we will go with this. Maybe you are not aware about last name. Maybe this is a variable. Last name. Variable string last name field API equal to last name. Then dynamically we can put here last name. Similarly, company or something else, but I'm not going in details, but okay. Dynamic value, field value. So if you don't understand, no worry. Let's save this. We'll discuss again in the context of dynamic. But as of now, I hope you are clear with the parent, child. You're also clear with this. Any chat message, right? Parent cannot inherit the child properties, but child can inherit the parent properties. Yes, you can access the properties from parent in your child. Yeah, very simple. In the real life also, child can get some qualities from parent. Same thing here. Okay, so this is for today. I think if any question, please ask. We will discuss.